Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I am very excited to dive into these two quick little projects that we have going. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that we're going to be making two rollers. I apologize if you can hear my dog. We're going to make two different rollers with essential oils, and these are more commonly used by people to help with allergies and to help with your immune system, okay? And so, going into it knowing that that's what this is, as always, you need to consult a physician. You need to be aware of any restrictions that you might have if you're taking a medication, something like that, okay? So, these are two that I use, my husband and I will use, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one that we're going to start with is a roller for allergies. And growing up, I always thought that allergies were really like a springtime thing, and that really is when it can really flare up. But this time of year too, sometimes, like now that I'm an adult, I have a lot of issues. So, great time for it. All right. So for this, we're going to need a roller bottle. So I have mine. I have the top and then the lid, of course. Okay. And then you're going to need lemon essential oil, and we're going to do 2 drops of this. I'm looking at my notes here just to make sure that we got it right? So we have lemon, we have peppermint, and we have lavender, okay? So I have my 3 essential oils, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in 2 drops of each. So I'll start with my lemon, and I'm going to do 2 drops. Okay? Now out of this. I need to get some more. I do like my lemon essential oil. Alright, next we have our peppermint here. Again, I'm going to go right on in with 2 drops. And this comes out smelling. I love peppermint too. Although I will say that just smelling peppermint, even though it is mixed with the lemon right now, it does put me in the mood for like winter, right? Makes me think of, I don't know, Christmas or the colder months, and I like that. Last 2 drops of lavender. So, and I doubt you'll be able to see it on the camera here, but I have just a little bit of the essential oil. You're not going to be able to see it, but I have the essential oil in there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the rest of the way up with carrier oil. Now, today I'm going to use coconut oil as my carrier oil. There are several different options that you could use for rollers like this. There's jojoba, let's see, grapeseed oil, coconut oil. I have coconut oil on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. You might also be thinking that's really weird, coconut oil in like a little pump bottle. How does that work? You go to the store and you buy coconut oil in like the cooking section, it's going to be in a solid state, right? Because coconut oil is a solid until it gets to a certain temperature, and then it will become liquid. Fractionated coconut oil, however, is in a liquid form. So this is all liquid, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze it in and fill it up to the top. So now I have my 3 essential oils, and I have my carrier oil. Okay. Do some research on the different types of carrier oils. You can, choose it based off of what you have on hand. You can choose it based off of the properties. Some carrier oils are better depending on the thing that you're making. So look into that on your own. Again, I have coconut oil because I have it on hand. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going out trying to break the bank, right, with this. So I'm going to put on the roller. This is not the proper way to do it. Alright, so we have it, and we're ready to go. You can smell it through there. Guys, this is nice. That's really nice. The 3 combined, it does not put me in like a winter wonderland right in my head, but it smells really nice. I will put my lid on it, and I'm done. Alright, so you can put this oil. You can put it on your wrists, rub it together. You can put it on your temples. Anytime you're gonna use an essential oil on your body, you definitely need to start like less is more. All right. I remember the first time I ever used an essential oil, like a roll. It was actually a roller. I put it on and I just like kept on going. Like, this is so exciting. I'm gonna put it everywhere, right? And then like I had such a bad headache because the scent was too strong for me. All right, so start less is more. I just do a little dab on either wrist, and then I pretty much call it a day. Okay, so here it is. When it's time to use, you can roll it up here in your hands. I'm not going to actually put it on because we're going to make this other one, but then you'll just roll it on and you'll see just a little bit of that oil on you. Okay, that's it. Really nice for allergies. Okay, so we have that one. We're going to go ahead and move on to our immune booster type roller. Okay, so we're going to need the same roller bottle. I bought these in a pack from Amazon. I think the pack of 24 was like 20 or less, right? And it's just the empty bottles. It comes with little plastic droppers. It has this. It has things to appropriately attach the roller ball. But $20, less than 20 for 24. Pretty good. Okay. And I make a lot of them. So that is why, sorry, I got a ball. So that is why I bought them. Okay. That's why I bought such a big pack. If you're not planning on making a lot of these, then maybe look for something smaller and less expensive. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have 4 different essential oils here that we're going to be using for this particular project. We have our eucalyptus, we have wild orange, we have rosemary, and we have clove. Okay, these are all basic oils that I have laying around. Again, if you don't, you can shop for them, right? Some of these, I'm trying to think. I feel like this eucalyptus I got at Walmart. This one, I don't know where I got. I think that one was a gift, I think. This one was Amazon. These both were Amazon, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start, and we're going to do 2 drops of each. Okay, so 2 drops of my eucalyptus. I feel like eucalyptus really puts me in mind of like cold medicine, not medicine necessarily, but like Vicks, like a chest rub or something like that to help open up with congestion. That's the smell. All right, and then we have 2 drops of our wild orange. This is a new bottle. So 2 drops. This is not taking much, right? These are really quick. Again, my talking is taking up all of our time. All right, 2 drops of rosemary. And then I'm going to finish it off with my 2 drops of clove. If you've made any of the projects in the past with me, clove is one, like it was not in like any starter kit that I ever bought with oils. It was not one that I feel like you just find readily available at the store. Like I said, this one came from Amazon, but like once I bought it, like suddenly my eyes were open to all of the other things that I could make with clove. So it was a good investment. All right, so I have my oil, right? I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with my carrier oil. So just like before, I'm gonna bump my coconut oil in. I can't see, I'm blocking it with my finger. Okay. And I'm gonna attach roller ball, and I'm done. all she wrote. Again, when it's time to use, I'll roll it here in between my hands. It's not this one too. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm not a huge fan of eucalyptus, and I think just because it does put me in mind of Vicks or something like that, but this is a really nice combination. So this one I'm gonna actually apply. And again, I'm just gonna roll a little bit. All right, so the first time you ever use your roller, it'll take a couple rolls before it'll actually come out. All right, so I just did a little amount there. I rubbed them together. You can smell it. I like that one. I like it a lot. And my husband doesn't mind it either, which is nice. Your immune system boosting it, right? If you're like, why, Cassie, why are these things supposed to help with allergies? Why are they supposed to help with immunity? Do your own research, okay? I say that all the time. Look things up. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just take some, random person who's posting videos on YouTube, right? Do your own research. Find out things from credible sources. Look up the properties of these essential oils that we're using. Look up why they say that rosemary is good. Look up why they say lavender is good, right? All right, so that's it. 2 roller balls, roller balls, right? That's it. And I always talk about this, but I realized actually right before I started filming that I never do this, like with you guys. You need to make sure that you label your things, right? Anything that you make. So I'm just using masking tape, and I tore that really poorly. I don't know if you can see that. Not a great tear. And you can do scissors. You can, if you have, sometimes, I actually can't remember, but like when I bought this set of rollers, like it could have come with actually little stickers that you can put on there that are blank you can write on. So you can use that for it to be prettier. So what I have here is I have my tape. I'm just going to attach it. I am putting it long ways just because of how narrow this is, right? It has to wrap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a permanent marker. You can take a permanent marker. You can take a pen. I think the permanent marker I have here on my desk is about dried up, so I'm going to use my pen. And I'm going to put, so this is my immunity booster. Okay. And then I always recommend that you add the essential oils that you put in. Okay. The eucalyptus, I have my wild orange, and I have my clove, and I have my rosemary. Do the same with that one. And then if I throw it in my purse, if I throw it in our our closet with some other medicines that we might have, I'll know what it is instead of, I have all these bottles and they're not labeled. What do you think this was for? Right? I know what it is and I know what's in it. All right. So whether you're doing this for something like these rollers, or if you're doing it with a linen spray, or you're doing it with your all-purpose cleaner, it doesn't matter what you make sure that you label it so that everybody knows what it is. So if my husband comes in and sees it, he didn't make it, he's not going to have any clue. He'll know now. And include what oils or what ingredients you use in it. That way, if you love it, you can make it again. All right? Thanks so much for joining me. If you have questions, as always, leave them in the comments. You can email me at kjones@columbusliteracy.org. I'd be happy to answer them. Let me know how things are going. Let me know how your projects are doing. And I can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks.